What's cracking, Snacker Stars? It's me, Brandon, from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, and color me annoyed today for OTR. I came all the way from Virginia to Maryland to try the brand new Roadhouse Baconzilla from Checkers. Well, I get to the Checkers and they have no idea what it is. I show it to them on their website. They still don't know what it is. Even though they have all of the ingredients to make said sandwich, they don't know what it is and they won't make it. They say it doesn't exist. Well, they're wrong. They're flat wrong. And you know what? I had to go searching for somewhere else to review today so I could avoid the trappings of reviewing the Grand Mac or whatever the hell the big inflated Big Mac is called. So I ended up at a chicken and waffles joint called Crown Fried Chicken and Kabob House here in Fort Washington, Maryland. I'll be right back right after this to let you know what's going down at the Crown. You are looking live at Crown Fried Chicken and Kabob House on 210, that's Indian Head Highway in Fort Washington, Maryland, across the street from a CVS on that side. Carrying it over this way, we've got a Wendy's right in front of us, and then an entire shopping center with a Safeway grocery store, and lots of other places to eat as well. Anyway, I'm here today at Crown. It was my second choice. In fact, I really didn't have much choice in the matter after the experience over at the Checkers. Basically, I'm here today to check out their chicken and waffles. They've got all different types of carry-out and soul food type dishes in the Crown Fried Chicken House and Kabob House, including, of course, kebabs and fried chicken. They've got, steak and cheese sandwiches and fries and onion rings and, all the things you'd expect in a carry-out type place like this. But they do also have what I've been looking for around town, and that's a nice order of chicken and waffles. Let me go ahead and open this bad boy up right here. Bam! That is their big bad Belgian waffle. Over here in their personalized container, like that, you've got some wings. Now, for some reason with the chicken and waffles, they only offer wings, even though they make all different types of fried chicken here. So I'm not real sure about all of that, but we'll go with the flow. The wings have a nice kind of an orangish look to them. It looks like they're well seasoned. Basically, for 6 wings and for a waffle, it's $8.69, I believe. And then I also got a small macaroni and cheese, which is $2.50. I also made the mistake of getting this huge bucket of red liquid right here, even though they're being remodeled right now and don't even have a working ice machine. And yeah, you can see it's half empty. That's because half of it has ended up on my seat and on my floor. So as you can see here, these papers and things like that have been dyed pink. Oh well, guys, let me go ahead and pick up one of these wings and show it to you a little more closely. Doesn't look to be overly meaty, but not scrawny either. All smells very, very good. And then I also got plenty of hot sauce. Got a couple of buckets of this. And plenty of syrup. Didn't get any butter, though. Would have liked to have gotten some butter. Anyhow, I'll be right back right after this to try this treat from Crown Chicken and Kabob House right after this. Alright, gang, I'm back. Between the debacle at Checkers and dropping that Kool-Aid all over my car, things aren't starting off in a good fashion. I hope Crown really helps me finish things in a fantastic fashion. I've already cut up some of this waffle here to make it a little bit more handy for reviewing purposes. As you can see, there it is, a nice chunk of waffle. There you go. Leslie Knope would be proud. Let me go ahead and take a bite of that by itself first. I've got a little syrup on there. We'll see what's going on. That waffle has an outstanding flavor, but it is not crispy in the least. I like a little bit of crispiness on my Belgian waffle, whether it's by itself or with fried chicken or anything else for that matter. Doesn't have that, but it does have outstanding flavor with hints of vanilla and butter. Really nice tasting. Let's keep going here. Get a piece of this wing. Take a bite of that. Quite honestly, the chicken's a little bit bland. It's good on the inside, but the outside doesn't have any zest or zeal to it or anything whatsoever, not even salty or anything. And it looks like it would be just by looking at it. Let me go ahead and get a little combo hit here. A little bit of hot sauce action going on here. I sacrificed all of my napkins trying to clean up the fruit punch or Kool-Aid or whatever that got dumped all over my truck here, so I may be a little bit sticky in my assessment, but I'll tell you what, I'm a little underwhelmed. Like I was saying, there's no crispiness to the waffle at all, and the chicken itself is bland. Now, once you bring the hot sauce into the equation, well, that kicks it all up a notch the way it should, and, you know, it does remind me of a pretty good chicken and waffles dinner. I'd say this is, you know, better than the IHOP chicken and waffles from a couple of years ago, but it's not as good as some of the chicken waffles that I have had before, like at the Gladys Knight joint that used to be in Landover. Yeah, not fantastic there. So as a chicken and waffles combination, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 2/3 of a thumbs up here at Crown Fried Chicken and Kebabs. I don't even know about their kebabs, what kind of kebabs they have, but I'm sure they're just fine. Let me go ahead and grab this mac and cheese. I'm actually fairly excited about this. Smells basic, doesn't smell like anything out of this world. I don't know if there's a lot of different cheeses in there, if they're just using cheddar and American or what's going on, but you see it's got some burnt edges and stuff like that, so you can tell it was really baked in the oven at some point. Who knows when. Alright, let me go ahead and pull my fork out of the muck here. Grab a little bit of this. And we go. Go ahead and take a swig of this and I'll tell you how I liked the mac and cheese. That's straight up Kool-Aid. But anyway, the mac and cheese is the highlight of this show, guys. Cheesy in many different ways, in a creamy way, in a sticky way, in a gooey way, in a stretchy way. All the different ways you want your cheese to be, the cheese is inside this mac and cheese, including crunchy, and that comes from the baked parts on the top. Really tasty, deep cheese flavor, kind of like what you think about when you think about a Cheez-It cracker, but that sharp cheddar-y kind of thing going on there, while still maintaining a creaminess. I like that a lot. A little tiny bit too mushy, but that's okay. That happens with a lot of macaroni and cheese, especially after it sits around for a while. I'm going to go ahead and give this a good rating. 7/8 of a thumbs up for the mac and cheese at the Crown Fried Chicken and Kebabs. Thanks for watching OTR, guys, today, as haphazard and thrown together as it might be. I appreciate you being with me here today. Man, it was a nice trip. Now, if you think about it, I reviewed places from Virginia, D.C., and Maryland already here in 2017. Where else should I go? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, down below you'll find a link to the sAs group on Facebook. You can hang out with some of the coolest people in the world if you join us there. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do, use the hashtag Snack Society to make sure we know what you're talking about. We know what you're eating. You know what we're eating too. And like, favorite, share, subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, I'll see you next time. I'll get you, checkers. Bye-bye.